What's up, guys? Welcome back to Digital Dive-In. Like always, my name is Monkey.
It's your boy Sam Prodigy in the flesh. What's up?
He's here for the weekend. He's going back to his home tomorrow. But we decided, why not, while he's back, check out the fucking Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah.
And we literally just watched it. When we were recording this, we had just watched it about 2 hours ago?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah, about 2 hours. So. And before we actually get into it, I really just want to say this is going to be spoiler free. However, for anyone talking about how this movie had some like subplots talking about like, you know, feminism and man hating, I mean, fucking Brie Larson is kind of a feminazi, and I kind of don't like that about her. However, for using that as a reason not to see this movie is a huge mistake.
It wasn't even felt in the movie.
It wasn't at all.
It
was not. It really wasn't.
Why are men being like bitches? I don't get it.
I don't know. But yeah, no. There's no feminism in the movie. I mean, it did come out after International Women's Month, and like most of the songs in the movie are by female singers. However, the
respect.
Yeah, right. Like that's no issue. Like they're all fucking dope ass songs too.
Yeah.
But like, as in terms of like the plot and like any hidden text, no. Like there was no Captain Marvel saying, "Oh, I hate men."
And like I'm surprised anybody would like even bring that up in the discussion. Like, when did that seem like it was going to be a thing?
No, because there's thinking that because of Brie Larson being as feminist as she is.
Well, yeah.
However, that's not in the movie. So
yeah.
Just thought we'd let you guys know that straight off the bat. And don't listen to fucking DC fanboys with Shazam's dick stuck in their mouth.
I mean, I'm a DC fanboy with Shazam. I'm not even doing that, but yeah. It's great.
But no, okay. First of all, enough with saying that Shazam is the only Captain Marvel, okay? Fucking, that's over and done with. It's been like, it was 1950 last time Shazam went by Captain Marvel, so y'all gotta fucking chill.
They changed it for
Exactly. But anyways, on to the actual movie and what we thought about it. Jules, what did you think of that movie?
I thought the movie was very well done. You know, I'm a DC fanboy, and it was a good movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, I don't know the story of Captain Marvel that well, pretty much because I really don't care about her. She's just a OP superhero that's out in cosmic space somewhere else. Like,
yeah.
Alright, you're cool. Like, I kind of wish this big savior would have been another superhero. I would have said like Silver Surfer. You know,
that would have been.
That would have been really cool. No, the movie was really well done. I apprecied Samuel L. Jackson throughout the whole movie. Oh my god,
I'm so
great.
I'm angry that there was no motherfucker drop.
No, it's like a Marvel movie.
Hey, he said it at the end of Infinity War.
He didn't actually say it.
Well, he didn't really say it.
Because Marvels are pussies.
Well, it's Disney, so you know.
It's
PG-13. It honestly felt like the same quality as every other Marvel movie, and Marvel has such a great quality to them. Like, none of those movies have ever been of bad quality. If that makes sense.
My problem with the Marvel movies have always just been the story the quality of the story and how it's represented, which isn't always in the best. But people don't care as long as it looks flashy.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, there's only been a handful of movies that have really done that in the MCU. The bulk of the movies have done the story very well.
Yeah, and of course there's obviously going to be modifications for movie's sake and plot story. And, which is unfortunate, but. Yeah. So the plot was very multi-layered.
Yeah.
I appreciated that fact. There's some things I had seen coming, and some things that didn't happen that I thought was going to happen, and like, you know, there were a lot of layers to it, and it was very nice just watching it all play out. Like, you could tell this was a very well thought out movie. You know, they thought these people were going to be sitting here for like 2.5 hours. Let's not waste their time.
Exactly. You know? No, like there was not a part in this movie that felt like it was just dead air.
Yeah.
Like there's some movies that there's always that one spot that feels like
it's longing. It's
like oh, I can go to the bathroom during this part.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of waiting for because I was like, ah, shit, I need to pee. But then like I ended up fucking holding it until the end of the fucking movie. There wasn't that any scenes that I was like, oh, this is an important.
And I say that because that was a lengthy movie. Like
exactly.
Impressed with your bladder right now. Yeah. I'm still on that.
But like this, The fact that they're able to do a 2 hour long movie and not have any dead areas very much bodes well for Endgame. Because like movie's going to be like fucking 3 hours long. So my biggest issue with that is worrying if there's going to be like a shit ton of like dead areas. Everything was done very well. The acting was superb.
Yeah,
Brie Larson was fantastic. Like she really became Captain Marvel, or Carol Danvers, and that was just so fucking cool. I love it when actors can really become those roles. Like,
I feel like she was
you lose sight of like who they actually are, and you're like, oh no, that's 100% Captain Marvel, just like Robert Downey Jr., 100% Iron Man. Fucking Johnny Depp, 100% every fucking character he's ever been.
So talented. It's so weird.
But Carol. See, I already want to call her Carol Danvers. Fucking Brie Larson does that to a T. She handles the character very, very well. She's a very strong character, which I like a lot.
Yeah, she's not really like whiny or anything.
No, she's not at all. She's not whiny. She doesn't take shit from no man. Or a woman, for that matter.
And it's weird because now that the focus is off of her, it's going to be back on little boy Spider-Man.
Basically.
Whiny, pathetic.
Hey.
All right, yeah. But no, as far as Captain Marvel, yeah, really well done. She made her interesting. Because, like, there are a lot of OP superheroes out there that nobody cares about just because of how powerful they are.
Yeah.
And it's just not... That's the one thing about this movie I didn't like. It's just, like, I didn't really have a sense of, oh, my God, she's not going to make it through this. Of course she is. She's fucking
There's that part where it's like, oh my God, what's going to happen? It was an origin story, but it was probably one of the more better origin story movies.
Yeah.
Because it didn't really focus so much on how she got her powers and her learning how to use them.
Oh yeah, they just kind of got straight to the point.
They did. They literally just got straight to the point. They didn't worry about like her learning how to use.
I think that's why there was no dead air, because I think it was just a very straightforward.
It just kept going and running. I was like, oh shit, okay, cool.
I think they've learned, like, because they have this momentum going now, where like, even if it's like an origin story, it's got to be like jam packed all the way through. Or else, like,
I mean, for good reason too. I mean, everyone's gotten really over the whole origin story bullshit.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I like Spider-Man: Homecoming so much, because it didn't really deal with how he got his powers.
But with there are certain heroes that you need that it builds them. You know what I mean?
True.
Like,
yes, but we've already seen.
But not seeing Uncle Ben die. You have to see Uncle Ben die in every one. It's a thing. But yeah, there was no impending sense of like she's not going to make it through this. So,
that was kind of a bummer for me.
The most impressive thing movies do with heroes is to make somebody that's overpowered and boring interesting. You know what I mean? And that's what they do really well with this one right here. That's why it's a good movie. That's what I was.
No, I 100% agree. I 100% agree. Yeah, they just handled her origin very, very well. There's no sense of, oh, but they didn't really touch on this, or this was kind of left out. There was no sense of that at all. Like, I felt like this movie was incredibly solid. There was nothing that I was like waiting for that I didn't find out in this movie.
Now, as far as like comical accuracy and story wise, nobody really knows enough to really call Marvel out on anything they did do wrong, if they did anything wrong. Like, nobody knows Captain Marvel's story. Like,
she's a popular character, but her origin story is so like, I mean, you have to go back to the Ms. Marvel comics and everything, because that's the original Captain Marvel, or Captain Marvel, because it's Ms. Marvel, and now there's new Ms. Marvel, who's fucking dope. But yeah, no, I didn't know her like full-fledged story.
I mean, I knew she was like a human that got kidnapped at some point and like taken to another world, but
it made sense in the MCU. Let's just put it that way. Like, her origin story is very origin story. It made sense.
And then you have like I love the side characters. Like, the side characters really, they weren't like any dumb side characters or had any like stupid remarks. It was all like, everything felt necessary.
Yeah, exactly. Even some of the Skrull characters are fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I loved them.
Damn, I'm really gonna have to care about these people now. Like,
Right? All the Kree and everything are really, really cool. You get to see some characters from past movies. I mean, we already knew that. We saw fucking black guy's name. What's his name? I always want to say Dijon, but it's not Dijon. That's a mustard. I always want to say Digimon. Look at it. It's literally Digimon. Digimon
because the J's probably, I don't know. I would say the J is silent.
Sounds more
but you
French,
never know with these kind of names.
Yeah. Either way, you got to see him again, and you get to see a little bit of his backstory in the Kree, with the Kree at least, and that was super cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the characters were super, super cool. I liked them a lot.
Well done.
They were very well written. The whole movie was very well written.
Yeah.
The special effects of this movie, obviously, you know, there's going to be a shit ton of them.
Yeah, they slapped you in the face with those. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
But it was dope. Like, the Kree makeup, or not the Kree, the Skrull makeup is still one of my favorite things ever, because most of that is actually costume, not CGI.
Weird. And I like that. They didn't really go too crazy with the CGI.
Well, I mean,
except for with Agent Carlson. That was about it.
Yeah, Phil Coulson and Samuel L. Jackson.
Even Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, I mean, they had to make him look like 10, 15 years younger.
But black people don't age, so
that is true. But they had to give him hair.
That's all That's all they did. Like, I don't, yo.
But I fucking loved him. You definitely got to see a more softer side
of Nick Fury. Yeah.
Like, not so disgruntled and angry this time around. So that was super cool. I love that. I love him with the cat. It's literally, if any of you have watched it, that's me whenever I see it. There's some parts where I thought the CGI was a little bit lacking. And that was mostly just when Captain Marvel goes like, you know, Super Saiyan. But when she goes Super Saiyan and that whole thing, it kind of looked like, if any of y'all have seen, like, there's super bad animated scenes from The Flash. You know, when he's like going like super, super high speed and in a tornado. Yeah, but the animation for him, because they completely redo Flash in animation.
Yeah, I mean, it's obvious that it's CG, yeah.
But like, that's what this looked like. Like, Marvel, most of the time, you can tell, it's like, it's hard to tell what's CGI and what's makeup, because they do such a fucking great job at it.
Right.
But this one, you could definitely tell when Captain Marvel was completely CGI'd and when it was just, you know.
I mean, you could.
You
know, when you watch a Spider-Man movie, you know damn well exactly the moment that they start using the CGI.
Yeah. But
like, I mean, you can tell. Like, it doesn't matter.
There's actually parts in, like, okay, for a good example is some of the older movies, Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man, for instance, when they had him swinging through the city, they reanimated his body. Mm-hmm. To do the whole, like, final swinging scene. That was all special effects and animation. Very, very good animation for the time, too. Mm-hmm. However, like, when you look at Spider-Man Homecoming and his swinging scenes is much harder to tell what's, like, completely animated Spider-Man and what's just him. Yeah. You know? So when I talk about that, I'm talking about, like, that's how good of a job they did.
Gotcha.
But with this one, you can definitely pick out the points where Captain Marvel's animated. So that was a little bit of a letdown. I'm not going to say it ruined the movie by any means. But I hope it's better in Endgame. A slightly bit better, at least something. Like I said, one of the best origin movies I've seen in a while. They handled everything very well. The writing was spectacular.
I think that's everything we have to say.
Yeah, I mean, guys, seriously, go see this movie. Don't just boycott it for the sake of, you know, masculinity or whatever the fuck you were thinking about. Or people boycott this movie were thinking about. I fully believe that Shazam is also going to be a good movie. But you guys really need to stop doing the whole Shazam is the one and only Captain Marvel, because it's getting old, it's getting stupid. No one wants to hear it anymore. Just enjoy the fucking movies.
Yeah.
Like, can't you just like both Marvel and DC?
No. I'm kidding. Yeah, you can.
Pissing me off that people force you to choose a side. Yes, I like Marvel movies. Marvel movies more than DC movies, but I prefer DC comics.
Everybody knows that nobody gives a fuck, and it's just superheroes.
I mean, if you saw right here,
when you have passion and you have a side, it makes it fun. It makes it interesting, like having these conversations.
Yeah, but I like both because I'm a comic book fanboy. Fuck what you heard. If you can see here, I have 2 Flash comics I have a
nice.
I actually have the Secret Invasion. So what the fuck is up?
Sweet.
Yeah. And I don't know if we're actually gonna get that movie.
Probably not.
You'll see.
I mean, maybe in the future.
You'll see why I asked that when you see this movie, Captain Marvel. For reasons I'm not going to spoil for you. But also, I'm a little bit sick, so I'm sorry if I sound like garbage. Go see this movie. Everyone needs to go see this movie. It's fantastic.
It is.
It's so good. And I already want to go watch it again because it's just so fucking
I have
badass.
other people that are in the comics, so like I have to go see it again with other people.
Especially with your girlfriend too.
Yeah, and it's gonna be dope. Like I don't mind sitting through this again and rewatching it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'll probably pick something else out that I didn't even notice before, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I really didn't. It was weird with this movie. I really didn't feel like there were too many Easter eggs. There's definitely a few, but like I didn't really come out of this movie thinking that like I missed something. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like in Infinity War, it was so huge that I was like, oh yeah, I definitely missed something.
Yeah, Endgame is probably going to have. It's funny. Endgame is probably going to have a lot of Easter eggs to what's going to happen afterwards, and then on and on. And so that's going to be. And the thing is, that's going to be just such a day. Like the one thing about this movie is like it kind of felt tired afterwards. Like
I did. I was so exhausted after this movie. I was like, okay, I need like
because you get fully absorbed in the characters and you actually get like into the story and stuff, and it's just like an emotionally binding time. So I'm like, and then now Endgame is just like, dude,
seriously,
emotions like, oh, dude, for 3 hours I'm just gonna be sitting there. Like, it's gonna be this whole ordeal.
Captain Marvel, fantastic ass movie. I put on par with the first Captain America movie.
No, oh no, dog,
First
that
Avenger?
shit was golden, bro.
I prefer like my favorite origin story in the MCU is still Iron Man right now.
I love Captain America. Captain America has got to be my favorite movies out of all the superhero movies.
Yeah.
From Marvel. Like, I love the Captain America movies from Marvel.
The Captain America movies are the only standalone series in the MCU that's actually gotten better with each one.
Yeah.
Every other one either started bad and got good, or started good and got bad. Started good and got bad. Iron Man.
Yeah.
Started bad and got good. Thor. Well, okay, out of 10, what would you rate this movie?
Out of 10? I'd say like a solid 8 or 9.
Yeah. I would give it an 8, maybe an 8.5.
It's not a 10 for me. It's just because, like I said, she's so overpowered at some point it's kind of boring.
It's so interesting to see how they nerf her and why they nerf her, because we all know that's coming, because a character can only be so powerful.
Right.
So the fact that she's overpowered and the very blatant animation CGI when she goes Super Saiyan are the only two reasons I wouldn't give it a 10. But those two things do not ruin the movie in any way, shape, or form. It's still fantastic, and just go see this movie. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Super cool. Guys, if you've seen this movie, let us know what your thoughts about this movie are in the comment section below. If you have not seen it, are you hyped for it? What are you thinking about this movie? Has what we said
coerced you in any way?
Yeah. Coerced you into watching this movie, like made up your mind, or are you still like meh about it? Let us know any and all of your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this video, go ahead and swipe right on that like button. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more of us diving into the latest news surrounding video games, movies, and TV, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you get notified when we go live. Also, share this video and all of our shit with all of your friends.
The internet's so aggressive these days.
Yeah. Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Reddit. We have a Discord, but we don't know how to use it. We have a Discord, but we don't know how to use it.
Here's my hashtag. Here's everything besides
hashtag
what
dive
makes me
in.
human.
Hashtag dive in. My personal hashtag is drink local because I'm a fucking craft beer snob. Anyways, Jules, thank you so much for talking Captain Marvel, going to go see the movie and just hanging out with me.
Yeah, anytime, dog.
Yo, guys, thank you all for watching. Stay excellent, and we'll see you next dive in.